Talking of your picks, I've been told who you are considering as vice president. I've been told I can't announce it until it's official. When are you thinking of making that announcement, sir?
No hurry, and there is no one person. I mean, I'll tell you, there are numerous people.
Donald Trump insinuated that right-wing interviewer Sebastian Gorka is lying about knowing who Trump is going to select for his vice president. This is absolutely fascinating to hear. Once again, for those who are not familiar with Sebastian Gorka, I envy you. I wish I weren't familiar with Sebastian Gorka, but I am. Sebastian Gorka has been saying for weeks that he has been told who Trump's vice presidential running mate is going to be. He sort of tries to mention that as a flex during an interview with Trump on the Salem News Network. And Trump effectively says that it's a lie by saying, I haven't decided yet. There's no way you could possibly know that. Trump politely saying to Gorka. But there is a but here. Let's take a listen to this clip first, and then I'll tell you more about it.
Talking of your picks, I've been told who you are considering as vice president. I've been told I can't announce it until it's official. When are you thinking of making that announcement, sir?
No hurry, and there is no one person. I mean, I'll tell you, there are numerous people. But we have a lot of great people in the Republican Party. We have a lot of great people that nobody ever heard of in the Republican Party.
So Gorka says, I've been told who it is. And Trump says there isn't a who it is because I haven't actually decided. Now, the only problem with this is Trump also has said he already decided. And I'm going back to this from January because when Trump said it, I said to you, is this even true? Because Trump may be lying here because later on, after this January 10th moment, Trump said, I'm considering lots of people. But Trump did say on Fox News months ago that he knew who it was going to be. I guess that was a lie. Remember this?
Let me just ask you a follow up on that about who would be in your cabinet, in your administration. If you are the nominee, which I know you expect to be, who would be in the running for vice president?
Well, I can't tell you that really. I mean, I know who it's going to be.
Give us a hint.
We'll do another show sometime.
I know who it's going to be. Trump now denies it. So was Gorka told something? I don't know. Had Trump chosen someone in January but changed his mind? Or was Trump lying in January? I don't know. But in any case, Trump insinuating there that Gorka is just making it up. Trump continuing the fearmongering. Trump saying if he does not become the next president of the United States is going to end. It will no longer be a country.
November 5th is the most important day, in my opinion, in the history of our country. If we don't win this election, if we don't win it, we are going to, I think, possibly cease to be a country. I think it's going to be just some really horrible things.
It's going to be over, folks. If Trump doesn't win, the country is over. Now, it just so happens that in the first term of Joe Biden, we have low unemployment. We've got great infrastructure projects generating new jobs, record job creation. More Americans have health care than ever before. GDP growth looks good. Wage growth is outpacing inflation. That's the first term of Biden. For some reason, we are to believe that a second Biden term would effectively end the United States. Pretty wild stuff. Trump then saying to auto workers, union workers, if you vote against Trump, you aren't smart.
I tell you what, if any auto worker, United Auto Worker or other, if any auto worker voted against Trump, they are not the smartest people.
Is this a good strategy? If Jews vote for Democrats, Trump recently said, they are voting for their own destruction. If union members vote for Democrats, they're dumb. If black people vote for Democrats, they're ignoring how great things were for black people under Donald Trump. And then we get to, this is what we've been building towards. He did it in 2020 and he's doing it again. Democrats will try to steal 2024. Haven't we heard this already?
Are you confident that this election, at least, will be secure and fair?
So they're going to try and rig it. I have no doubt about it. They've been doing it for years. And look, how can you win on open borders, high interest rates, a woke military, all the things that they talk about? All electric cars. How about all electric cars? They don't go far, they cost too much, and they're made in China. How do you do that? So how can they win with what they do? Their policies are so bad. The thing they do best is cheating at elections and misinformation.
So listen, in 2020, starting over the summer, Donald Trump started saying Democrats are going to try to steal this election. And it was Trump who tried to steal the election, and thankfully he failed. Now he's starting with Democrats are going to try to rig the election. We should understand that as I am going to try to rig the election, I being Donald Trump. That's the message I'm getting from this. And the allegations are admissions, seemingly, and he's telling it to us again. And by the way, what a wacky interviewer. That Sebastian Gorka, just teeing up easy questions for Trump. They couldn't be any easier. And Trump still managing to mangle the responses in such a way that he comes off as a clueless dictator wannabe. But that's Trump at the end of the day. Let's take a very quick break. What's going on with the bond money? That's the real question this morning and this afternoon. Let's deal with it after this short break. We all know someone who's been the victim of identity theft or accidentally downloading a virus, and it costs time, money, maybe your personal files. And what I've used for years to keep my devices safe from malware is Malwarebytes. I've been using this for years and years before they ever became a sponsor. And it's because Malwarebytes is just the standard. It gets great scores from the independent cybersecurity labs. It's almost always the top choice from consumer tech publications. CNET, for example, just declared Malwarebytes the best malware removal service of 2024. Malwarebytes' expertise and dedication to cybersecurity excellence just sets them apart from the other antivirus companies. They catch all kinds of threats that antiviruses often don't. You get comprehensive real-time protection against a huge variety of online threats, and it will detect and remove existing malware already on your devices as well. And now you can get the Identity Theft Protection Bundle to protect your entire family's personal information with live monitoring, alerts, recovery assistance, and up to $1 million in identity theft insurance. Malwarebytes has a special deal only for the David Pakman Show. You can get any Malwarebytes subscription for 50% off. That's half off at malwarebytes.com/Pakman. That's malwarebytes.com/Pakman to get half off your subscription. The link is in the podcast notes.